Oh, yeah! Woo! Welcome back to another art show and tell. My name is Moriah Rosie, and in today's video, we're gonna be seeing all of the artwork that I made in the month of April. Starting off strong, we're gonna look through my sketchbook. I didn't actually make too much in my sketchbook this month, but we're gonna take a browse through it anyway. Here we are on the first spread, and on this first page, we have a bunch of random kind of ideas. I was writing down tons of themes and ideas for actual art pieces, so there's all the sketches for those. Then on the second page here, we have this random character sketch, and then some other things that I decided to just randomly put in here, nothing too crazy. So this is the second spread, and on the first page here, I have more ideas. I was writing down tons of fandoms and things I like to turn into fan art, lots of random doodles, sketches, that kind of thing. And on the second spread, I have a bunch of random doodles. So I just kind of did these randomly to pass the time and to also practice. The third spread here, I have more random doodles, as you can see on this first page. On the second page, I have a bunch of D&D character ideas. I also did a bunch of random doodles, some sketches, some random notes for my con displays, and things like that. The fourth spread here is not very amazing. I just did these last night. Today's May 1st. So I was coming up with my new D&D character, which is going to be this Aarakocra jester kind of thing. And I just started a warm-up page. So that's what that is. I actually have an extra page here of some more ideas. So this is actually the concept sketch for my new PNG tuber artwork that I'm gonna do. So all of the emotions I wanna do and the actual base design. So that's all from my sketchbook. It's always chaotic to look through this thing. Let's move on to some of my actual artwork. Here's these pieces that are made from oil pastels. So I saw a bunch of other artists on Instagram who were making really cool pieces from oil pastels, and I wanted to try it out for myself. I made this little tiger, and I also made this rabbit character that was based off of the photographer and artist Nimla, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'll put the tagline somewhere. Overall, super fun, and I really want to explore oil pastels a lot more in the future. Whoa, art pieces that aren't done yet! Oh no! So throughout the month of April, I've been working on a lot of oil paintings, and with my oil paintings, I've been trying a different technique. When I start an oil painting, instead of just doing it alla prima and doing it all in one go, I actually just trace on my design. I do the underpainting, let the underpainting dry, and then render it out. This technique has proven to be amazing, and I'll show you some completed pieces I did with this technique. The first piece that I have here that is not completed yet is the moon. So I did a sun painting to go along with the moon. I just have not completed the moon yet. So as you can see, he is really creepy, and he's just all disheveled and bloody from the sun. I just randomly came up with these two characters and thought they were really interesting, and I'm really excited to render the moon out. I think it's gonna be really fun, and then I'll have the sun and moon painting both done and completed so they can be together. Yay! The next piece I have that is not done yet is Majora's Mask. So as you can see, I have the underpainting done, and that's it. I used a reference from a really cool model of Majora's Mask, and I've just been doing the study from that. So it'll be really cool to see it all completed and done. Then the last painting I have not completed yet is Haku from Spirited Away. So still just the underpainting, but I'm super excited to complete this one because I actually extended the hair and fur and the ears past the actual screen cap that I was studying this off of. It'll be really fun to complete, and the reason I'm doing fan art is because I have some Comic-Cons coming up that I'm going to be vending at, and I don't have a lot of fan art, so I thought doing some studies would be really fun, and I will be turning them into stickers. Alright, let's go ahead and look at some of my completed artwork that I did this month. So this is an oil painting, and it is All Is Bright, aka the sun. I randomly came up with this character and I immediately was like, I have to make oil paintings of it. I love it. It's such a really interesting concept. I don't really know why I ended up making this character other than I just think it's really interesting and really cool. I honestly cannot get over the expression of the moon and the overall face. I just think it's so cool. I love the values that I ended up doing on it. I took a lot of care to make sure that I had like some backlighting and to really get the values right and correct. At least I tried to, and it was super fun and interesting to do a more detailed oil painting like this. And by far, this is my favorite oil painting I have done so far. It's just so fun, so cool, and I love how I rendered it. Alright, so the last painting I have here is the Behelit from Berserk. So I have slowly been reading the Berserk manga, and it is super good so far. Very dark, but I love it, and I finally ended up learning what the Behelit was. I had always seen different clips of it on YouTube, and I was like, what in the world is this thing? It looks really cool and creepy, and I want to know what it is. So with this painting, I wanted to take a panel from the manga and then just turn it into color instead of having the black line art. I wanted it all to be kind of rendered out in this style, I suppose. This was definitely a hard painting to do because translating it from line art that is manga into a rendered painting was really something crazy to kind of figure out, but I overall love the final painting. I think it's really cool, really terrifying, that kind of thing. Also, side note, I have been working on mainly canvas boards for the fan art stuff, but on these in particular, they are actually on a coarse like gesso board. So they have like masonite and then also wood around the borders to give it an edge. These are super nice because they have a coarse finish on the top and it makes it great for oil painting. Ta-da! So that's what I did for the month of April when it comes to artwork. If you want to get any of my finished pieces, you can find them on my Imprint, Redbubble, or Etsy. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also tell me which one of my pieces you like the most in the comments below. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye! It's time to pose for the thumbnail!